Hey buddy, how about a helping hand? I said, Dave, I ain't as good as I once was.
What's up, y'all? It's Pluto. Welcome back to Classic Reactions, where we get into classic hits that I've never heard before. All right, y'all. So yesterday, I heard my first ever Toby Keith song. I think it was called Red Solo Cup. It was pretty cool. It wasn't like a song that blows you away, but it was a fun song, and I can tell that he had great energy. That's what really stood out to me the most. So, with me being newly introduced to Toby, I had no idea that he recently passed until one of my loyal supporters let me know. So, shout out to my girl for filling me in. But I really hated to hear that news because even though I did not know him, I could tell by just watching that one video, Red Solo Cup, that he was a fun loving guy, and he just had good energy. He had a good aura. And so rest in peace to Toby Keith. I really wanted to check out more. So without further ado, we are going to honor Toby by keeping his music alive. Today we're listening to As Good as I Once Was. Let's get into it. Now, one thing I'm noticing about Toby, he is going to give you a visual. The budget was there for Toby. Whatever music label he was on, you can tell they invested in his vision and they believed in him because they spent good money for these videos.
She said, I seen you in here before. I said, I've been here a time or two. She said, hello, my name is Bobby Joe. Meet my twin sister, Betty Lou.
Shout out to Bobby Joe and Betty Lou.
And we're both feeling kind of wild tonight. You're the only cowboy in this place. And if you're up for a rodeo, I'll put a big Texas smile on your face. I said, girls, I ain't as good as I once was. I got a few years on me now, but there was a time back in my prime when I could really lay it down.
No, you didn't lay it down, did you, Toby? Okay. No, seriously, I really enjoy how lighthearted and fun his music was. Even though his music didn't seem to be the most deep or emotional, I still like that he told a story and he took you somewhere. So let's follow.
And if you need some love tonight, then I might have just enough. I ain't as good as I once was, but I'm as
Not the blue pill. Oh,
good once as I ever was. I still hang out with my best friend Dave. I've known him since we were kids at school. Last night he had a few shots, got in a tight spot, hustling a game of pool with a couple of redneck boys, one great big fat biker man. I heard David yell across the room, hey buddy, how about a helping hand? I said, Dave, I ain't as good as I once was.
Toby said he too old to be fighting. You got to handle that yourself, my boy.
My, how the years have flown. But there was a time back in my prime But if you wanna fight tonight,
that's what I mean by his visuals are on point. I love a good visual that brings a song to life for the audience. And he did that perfectly.
guess those boys don't look all that tough. I ain't as good as I once was, but I'm as good once as I ever was. I used to be hell on wheels back when I was a younger man. Now my body says that you can't do this, boy, but my pride says, oh yes you can.
Toby, you all right? You good? Okay.
I ain't as good as I once was. That's just the cold hard truth. I still throw a few back, talk a little smack when I'm feeling bulletproof. So don't double dog dare me now, 'cause I'd have to call your bluff. I ain't as good as I once was, but I'm as good once as I ever was. May not be good as I once was, but I'm as good once as I ever was.
Well, there you have it. That was Toby Keith, As Good as I Once Was. Honestly, I wasn't expecting that, but as I get to know Toby, now I see you really never know what to expect. And that was the great thing about this artist, I can tell. He was unpredictable. I really enjoy how he flipped real life scenarios, like, getting a certain age and not being, what you once was. And, things just changing as you grow and you mature. And, he just made it lighthearted. He made it fun. But those are my thoughts. You guys let me know your thoughts below. Was this one of your favorite Toby Keith songs? I honestly really like this one. I enjoyed Red Solo Cup too, just because it's like a party song I can put on with my homies when we're chilling, drinking out a Red Solo Cup, and you know what we drinking. It ain't water. But with that being said, I enjoyed this one a little more because I don't know. I think it was just more relatable and it was much more than like a fun song. It actually, when you get a certain age, I'm a man of a certain age. And listen, I'm not as good as I once was.